Introducing first, here is your Texas Hardcore Champion, it is Seph.
Going into this match, this is one I was particularly excited about. Both of these guys, two of the more athletic competitors in all of DFW area. You have Seph and Anunnaki, one half of the bad boys, taking on the upstart, Cowboy Nate Collins.
You can just see right from the opening that there's a lot of athleticism in that ring right now.
You can see Seph stalking him there with that very karate-like stance there. Meanwhile, almost surprised the Cowboy.
Just like that, it was that close.
Cowboy says, not today. Haven't even drawn my 6-shooter as of this moment. Ducks underneath. Clothesline. Oh, by a back elbow. And that is the finesse. Everything Nate Collins does, he makes it look so pretty.
There's no way that felt good.
Not at all. And almost touched the top of the building there. Cover coming. And I'd be remiss to not introduce, speaking of somebody who does things pretty, somebody who thinks he's pretty, we've now just been joined by CJ Ward. Welcome, CJ. Good to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to see all these people that I'm better than, all these people that I will take down on my rise to the top.
I assume that's what you're doing out here. We saw you in action a little bit earlier, opening up, and you're trying to scout two of the better opponents that you may be facing very soon here. Perhaps only one of them. Collins getting hammered away. Seph Anunnaki having a good laugh about that.
What kind of name is Seph? I've never heard of anybody named Seph before.
Not surprising, very unorthodox. A character not very much like anybody else I've seen in the DFW. Meanwhile, official Bones asking Collins if he wants to tap out, and he may have to do that. There's that quick road crab there. Good thing about Collins is he's so long, so lanky. And at any given point, he's probably somewhere near road.
But think about what staying in that hold as long as it did to Nate Collins' back just now.
He used every part of that 5 count, and even if you don't submit him there, he's definitely getting an advantage. Meanwhile, hammering with those back elbows. Nice snapmare takedown and a kick to the back for good measure.
Stay on the back, it's good strategy.
Collins coming alive now. Here's the comeback. Ducks underneath. Seph catches him with everything. Nice kick. Has him down. Stalking his prey like a lion on a wounded gazelle. And he's going to make the cover here. Could be. No. Perhaps took too long with those antics.
I would not want this Cowboy to be coming to my rescue right now.
We have a wrestler out here, of course, with CJ, and then Dean Fleming, a very well-noted manager in the DFW area. Let me ask you, these two guys you're scouting, Dean, somebody like Nate Collins, graduating day, coming out of the academy, finesse player, has more athleticism than anybody I've seen as of late. Is he somebody you'd be interested in taking on?
Just from based on his athleticism, this is a guy that I could turn something out as right. He's a high flyer. He's quick to get out.
Look at that knee!
That was a heck of a leap.
That was weak.
I suppose you could do better, CJ?
I can do better. And let me tell you something, Dean. We're sitting right next to the best talent in DFW.
That is great to hear, but that guy just jumped really high.
Jump high, schmump high. You don't need to jump high to get a 1, 2, 3.
That jump would put LeBron James to shame. Meanwhile, big kick landed there. I would say that so far in this match, while Collins has shown flashes, Anunnaki has mostly dominated. and choking him on those ropes. We saw our very last matchup came down to knocking the wind out of her opponent. And again, as we just said, Dean, if you can't breathe, you can't win.
Absolutely.
Anunnaki putting that neck right up against that rope there, slowing down. What's he considering doing? He's just toying with him.
And then if you keep him on the ground like that, he's not walking. He can't fight either.
Very well said. Gave a cat and mouse happening. Anunnaki, one half of the tag team, the Bad Boys, along with Little Tony, who I'm sure we'll see in action very soon here. And he was a bad boy just now.
Let's go. Easy to walk the rope. Come on, Dave.
Throws and ducks underneath. Collins picking up speed. All for naught. Drop kick. Could be. No. Just kicks out.
This is the talent you want, Dean. This right here is the talent you want.
I said I could make something out of this guy. I didn't say he was ready to go right now.
He just graduated from the academy. Shouldn't he be able to do something right now? Shouldn't he already be considered one of the top?
Well, I can see where you make that point, but with a little guidance and a little coaching and scouting, this guy right here is going to go to the top.
Coaching. We have some of the best coaching in the world here at DFW. And you can do better?
And again, almost disqualified just then and there. Again, choking him, not letting up. I'll give it to Anunnaki. He crawled, he was a little bit slow on a penitent just a little while ago. Since then, he's choking him. And what's he going for here? Locking in that clutch. Collins again long. He bailed out of that last submission. Very close, very lanky. Collins not wanting to quit.
Very resilient.
Again, something that can't be taught. Something I'm sure you're very impressed by, Dean.
Exactly. Resilience is another key that I look for, guys.
And I thought when I was going to be joined by you two, perhaps it'd be a potential match. You know, one day, maybe you could manage CJ. But so far, you guys, not happening, I got to say.
Let me tell you, you get in the ring with me, I'll show you what true talent is all about.
Meanwhile, chopping each other down. Those look painful.
Those don't look fun.
You gotta wonder how much more either of those competitors could withstand. Seph trying to regain his vertical stature, and he is still writhing from those chops and slaps.
It seems to me that Seph had a better scouting report than what Nick Collins had coming into this matchup.
Again, you got to give it to him. Everyone knows Anunnaki the veteran, and that's it. Collins will win. Anunnaki has snapped. We're waiting for the official decision here, which was a disqualification.
Security guy down.
Ouchtown population security.
Wow, look at the power of Seph. Spear. Meanwhile, Collins, not to be made the fool. Wow.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is why Nick Collins is going to be a superstar.
I want to go on
Not
record.
as big of one as me.
I want to go on record to say Cowboy Nate Collins will at some point within a year be DFW All-Pro champion.